What's up, everybody? I was looking at some map modes. One of the map modes is per capita wealth. So I was thinking, which province in the world has the most per capita wealth? Leave your answer in the comments. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that. But I was thinking, like, what? Paris maybe would do it. Paris is pretty wealthy. Maybe a Chinese province. They have a lot of industry over there. Or is it one of my provinces? Lisbon? Lisbon's pretty rich. It'd have to be in a province with a low population. So Lisbon has a fair amount of people, 584,000. Maybe an Indian province? They have a lot of people too. 743,000 people over there. No, instead it's in Africa. It is in Africa, and it's not Cairo. It's one of my provinces. Not over here in West Africa. Actually, this province right here. This is the map mode. This is the world. This province is far and away the most wealthiest per capita province in the world. Tet. And I think this showcases the power of a node having really few trade modifiers and commerce in it. So this province has 92,000 people in it, so not a whole lot. And the trade income of this province this year right now is about 900 ducats-ish. It makes 1,118 ducats from commerce. Its expenses was 232. That fluctuates, but that's what it is this year. The nobles in this province have 24,000 ducats. And the burghers have 41,000 ducats. I can believe the burghers, since they're making 900 ducats this year alone, and they're only spending about 250-ish ducats. So there's a lot of money saved up from the burghers. Nobles, I have to believe that there's something wrong with that, and it's glitched in some way. But yeah, because there's 5,000 nobles splitting 24,000 gold, and 2,200 burghers splitting 41,000 gold per capita. This is the wealthiest province, and the residents actually don't do too bad themselves. They make 220-ish ducats, and they only spend 110, so they're actually saving up money themselves. And with the peasants actually save money as well, a little bit. And the clergy too, so every strata in this province is saving money, which makes them the wealthiest per capita. Interestingly, the other provinces seem kind of like random provinces, like this one right here. 200,000. This province is yellow. This province is yellow. This is a trade province, so that makes sense. This province is not a trade province. I might be able to see how much money they have. You can't actually scroll through other people's provinces, but you can sometimes go to other screens if you go to them on your own, but apparently not population. So I'll never know why, but it must be glitched, right? Because there's no infrastructure there. Sometimes that'll happen, like a province in my Hungary campaign had like 50,000 ducats. The peasants saved up. It was a gold mine province, but I don't think there's really any reason for that to have happened other than a glitch in the game. I don't believe this is a glitch unless the nobles are glitched. Yeah, that is a very good province right there. Makes sense as to why it would be like that. It's another good province. This province has a dominant center of production. Yeah, this province has the potential to be a really good province. Not as much as Tet, same with Cabo, but because there's a lot of commerce provinces in the South African node, it spreads out that money, whereas in this node, it's all centralized into that province. Doing a census, actually, it looks like my consumer goods, I believe, were 323 shortly ago, a couple of years ago, so that actually increased by 50, and my industrial goods, I think, increased by 50 as well. So I am increasing those. Apparently, I have to invest in cottage industries in order to increase that. And then we're growing our tenants by about 190,000 per year, so the peasants can work in those industries. That was just something I thought was interesting. This province that it seems pretty random, just in East Africa, is one of the best provinces in the world per capita wealth-wise, because of all that trade. I'm gonna put more ships into the channel node, because there's a lot of ducats in there, so... I don't believe I've actually done... I haven't promoted anti-competitive practices in a while, so that's actually some money that I could get, especially since I have a lot of nodes that... I'm just in a lot of nodes, so 57 nodes, that should help out with that. I went ahead and I promoted and supported commerce, so I'm gonna lose 25% trade efficiency. Which is fine, because I can afford that. I'll put an additional 5 ships into the channel node, plus my flagship, so that should help out. We're in a ducat 64 with no ships. I'll see what I make with those ships. That expedition to Pacific Mexico didn't do anything. Oh, actually, it got maps. Like France is over here. Push Mexico. I think I'll send another one over there. See what could happen there. England will cede. Okay, so England lost. They lost the Isle of Man to Munster. They have to pay 540 ducats, 13 inflation for Ulster. Imagine England's troops are not over there. Speaking of which, how many troops does England have? Because if I could delete those mercs, build them in England. They have 35,000. Their Miltech should be pretty low since I was able to take stuff from them. They actually got to 23 Miltech. I think they were 22 before. So they didn't get much. Grab the next dip tech. Gives a little bit of naval force limit. I don't think 11,000 is enough to defeat those defeat England. Force limit is 35. Aggressive policing, oh yeah, okay, so maximum manpower 38,000 from provinces 38,594. Still pretty low. Alright, I'm sending 7 transport ships over here. I'm gonna build 4 over there. And I don't want these provinces, so I'll sell them back to Yemen. But I do want Aden. I think I can't actually reach there right now for some reason. It's 162 out of 120, but Socotra is nice, so I'm gonna grab Socotra, core that. That I assume would get me to Aden, hopefully. But at the very least, this is an easily defensible natural location province that I could potentially build up, or just let that build up, because probably has commerce. No commerce there. Well, I could build up commerce on there and use that as a entrepot province if need be. And then I'll do that as I wait for The transport ship's over here, and then I'll bring those troops. I'll inch my way towards Europe to fight England. Hopefully not too many of these people die. 5,000 dead so far. Alright, we lost 6,000 men going from Ceylon to Arabia. A lot of men. Not sure if that's supposed to happen. That seems like a lot more than usual. Probably a paradox change. Going to influence a Starbad and see if that gets them to not join. If I attack Yemen. That might work. They're Tech 20, so I should be able to defeat them. Without much. Hey, it actually worked, alright. I mean, they're only a 2-province country, but if I don't have to fight them, why fight them? Let's send... two galleons up there to blockade Bayran and Ashim. So they hopefully are not able to get troops, although this one is over there. That over there. There's actually 2 land crossings. Alright, let's go for Aden. Unless they're gonna make me take this province, it's not forted, so... You have to actually have 100% control, or I'm pretty sure it's just a ship to blockade, to keep people from moving. Widespread tax relief is gone. Alright, we grabbed a Pacific Mexico province. And it borders these guys, perfect. So... are there any rebels over here? Imagine so. 3,000 Nazcan. 49 years it'll take. 6.9 years. 5.6 years, 9.2 years. Alright, it should be good. Alright, so I'll move those guys over there, wait a couple months, because I imagine thousands will die. Thousands will die in that short trip. Socotra actually historically had an, I think it was an aloe on it, so that was actually economically important. I don't think that's in this game in any capacity. So it was actually a good island to hold, and the Portuguese, I believe, conquered it. As a trade stop, and for that Socotra aloe. Okay, this is going to put me even more over my force limit, but... is what it is. We earn 13 ducats in the channel now. That should also help out with commerce. Should make us more competitive in that node. Build up those couple cities we stole. Right, I believe those are blocking. Yemen is fighting someone else, so they're probably not even around here. A lot of go to. I'll just send them to the British Isles. There's a lot of smaller countries over here that we could, I think, take in peace deals, grab them before France or England does. Before turning on the Maya, who have actually been pretty successful. Yep, 2,900 people died in that sea voyage. That's rough. Let them come back. I put some investment into commerce in this province because it's got the good harbor. The commerce commerce size is 29. Doesn't look like anything's happening with the burgers. Commerce size, the burgers actually work with the commerce, and commerce output is the amount of trade. So you can invest in commerce, but I don't think it really does anything because you need burgers in provinces. So you can't just like throw 1,000 ducats into commerce and then all of a sudden it becomes a massive trade city. Which is why, for the most part, I never really invest in commerce, because it's not really going to give you all that much. Because burgers increase in size very slowly. Alright, are these guys are sufficiently built up. The Maya will join. Okay. I kind of didn't want to fight the Maya. Imagine they have like 20,000 troops. They have 31,000 troops over there, those Mayans. So I have 8,000 troops. I don't think that's enough to take them on. They are Miltech 18. I don't think influencing them would get them to not join. I could try. I'm just gonna try for a lightning war. Have a show superiority or a conquest of paradise. 50% cost, 100% aggressive expansion. This 75% aggressive expansion, 33% prestige, 90% cost. I'm gonna do the conquest of paradise CB. I'll just go for their capital. I'll just try to take a couple coastal provinces to get access to these guys. Apparently they control all this. Okay, so there's really two major powers here. These guys and then the Maya. Those troops are gonna get destroyed. How about you guys attach to me? Better than you guys going off and dying. This is wooded mountains, so negative 35% combat with, so that's a good province to fight in if I have to. Spare them. Alright, Aiden, 18%. Do you want to give up that worthless island of Socotra? No? What if I take that province from you and kill all of your ships? Surely then you'd give up the worthless island of Socotra. Because it's worthless. Alright, it took a province from Norway. That is also a trade province. Just gonna grab all of England's provinces when the colonizer becomes the colonizee. Oh. 26. I don't think I have any chance for really getting a meritocracy because of the autonomy. Oh, speaking of which, I actually wanted to see if I could do a reform. Since my stuff is so low and I have so much money, I can handle any problems. Yeah, okay, everybody's fine. Except the aristocrats who hate me, so doing this really doesn't matter that much. Promoting the bureaucrats gets them up to 32. Perfect, that's the threshold for most of these. But I like the idea of doing this because of that admin efficiency. It also gives elite loyalty and elite relief. But this reduces provincial corruption by 0.1 and state corruption by 0.05. And everybody likes me, so I'm gonna do that. I don't have one stability, but I don't think that matters when I do state reform. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay, that'll help with provincial corruption a little bit. Doesn't make the bureaucrats take over the country, unfortunately. Alright, now apparently I can't make that a 4. Oh, because I lost those provinces. Portuguese Mamluk trade wars. When the Portuguese traders discovered the way around Africa and into India, they started to divert the lucrative eastern trade around Africa instead of up the Red Sea. When this happened, they got into a conflict with the Mamluk Sultanate in Egypt. In 1505, the Mamluk Sultan ordered the first expedition against the Portuguese. Fleets were constructed on the Red Sea and sent to fight the Portuguese in the Indian Ocean. In 1509, the Portuguese finally succeeded in eliminating the Mamluk fleet at the Battle of Douai, winning the war, and we will win this war. We get 5 Navy tradition and a trade war CB on Mamluk. That's a meh event right there. Alright, I'm not going to be able to conclude this war unless I defeat Maya, really. So, Mexico showed up. Go ahead and fight. This cannon moves so slow. of March, 18th of March, 23rd of March. Alright. Alright, I just want the coastal provinces 41 aggressive expansion from 26 development. That's a lot. Having them concede themselves would be 94 aggressive expansion. A lot of aggressive expansion. There's 17,000 Mayan troops over there. Conquest of Paradise CB is also negative 30. Alright. That's fine up there. Take more of Aden for the worthless island of Socotra. That's a lot of troops. Fight them there. How many troops? We have 70. Okay, it's 10,000 total. At least they defeated my rebels for me. These guys have been there in that province forever. That's a 1-5. (1-5) versus a 2-4. See how that battle goes. Alright, that battle went well. Okay. I fire damage. Sure. That really didn't do anything. Aya's capital is down here. Don't imagine they would want to peace out. Nope, not at all. Eden still doesn't want to peace out. Alright, let's go over here. Alright. I think show superiority wars might be better over here. Although I think with that you can't get them to concede themselves, so maybe not. The more land I take and I give to Portuguese Mexico, the better they would get. The stronger they would get in terms of troops, so... Alright, that's practically no coalition, so that's fine. They get 26 development worth of provinces. They can deal with that stuff. I think I could also send expeditions over here, because I grabbed this province through an expedition and this province through an expedition, so... Sending expeditions over here would also grab territory from these guys and add it to Mexico, weakening them, strengthening Mexico. Well, that would be good. Move those troops over. It says show superiority, so we haven't fought a single battle. This province should do it. Expeditions British Isles got maps and goods. I'll go to Pacific. I'll go to Atlantic or Pacific Mexico next, so let's just grab stuff for them. You'll be able to get stuff there reliably. More so than England, at least. Alright, I think I should do tax relief. Corruption is decreasing by about 4.5%. Yeah, I'll do tax relief because I'm losing most of that money to corruption anyway, so I need the stability. Oh, and grain. Let's do that. That'll get up. I think if I delete this 5-unit merc group, I could probably build... Yeah, there's a... The 11 merc unit that I have is this one. It's upgraded to a 12 merc units, and then the middle merc unit is now this one, which is an 8 merc units. So that'll be an additional 3,000 troops over here. I wouldn't be able to hire that for 6 years. Let's see, how rebels over here? Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll build... That's Portuguese Mexico as well, okay. I owned this province before, and it was occupied by rebels before Portuguese Mexico existed, so this province has been owned by me for all that time, so it was taken back, so then it went to Portuguese Mexico. I was going to build the mercs there, but can't. Because I don't own it, it's not mine. Which am I paying in... Colonial maintenance, 6 ducats. Alright, that's fine. I'll send someone there. I build my merc units over there. These rebels will probably take a while. I'll delete that merc unit. And then build this one here. Keep these guys stationed over here for the 3,000 rebels that rise up here. If any rebels rise up in Mexico, then I'll bring them up from over here. Something like that. Alright, let's go to... I'm gonna go to Atlantic Mexico. Send a couple to Atlantic Mexico. Send a couple to Pacific Mexico. Rotate those around. Alright, that's enough to give me Socotra. Alright, I'll take that, move these guys down the African coast. And I should start coring some stuff for those provinces. Corruption is decreasing. Add that to the trade company. 6,800 ducats. Conquer most of this island, so I think what I'll do... Practically none of these provinces... Yeah, none of these provinces actually have irrigation, so... Irrigation rank 1 should be pretty deep, Alright, why is that not working? Doesn't want to actually select the regions. I will select them one at a time then. Irrigation rank 1. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and pay that. That's fine. And then... put 10 ducat investment into the farmlands in all these provinces. And just to make sure... there's spices in all those provinces, I will open that. I think a couple provinces that open spices in. And I'll go ahead and just spam some of these slots. Rock salt. Dye, I don't think you can really open up dye industries. Coal. I think that opened up some coal. Precious metal, that was probably gems. Gold. Silver. None of those. Open up spices, it looks like it opened up one province had that. Ivory, no provinces have ivory. Pearls, no provinces have pearls. Luxury cloth, that was a lot of provinces with luxury cloth. Chinaware, one province of Chinaware, I think that's the Vietnam province that I conquered. Silk. Province also could silk. Carpet, no carpet provinces. What about the last one, higher education? Yeah, a lot of provinces there with higher education. What's my consumer goods looking like? 398. Alright, so it's increasing a little bit. Industrial increased a little bit as well. Naval materials increased a little bit. Looks like the demand kept up with that. Industrial and consumer. So not much of a reduction there, but we are producing more, so always good to do. Naval force limit dropped from 67 back down to 66. I haven't built any more harbors, so maybe that wasn't a correct assumption. What about a diplomat on neighboring countries? Take those ships off. Alright, so if I go from the Africa leg to India, I can probably stop off in Socotra. Prevent my people from really dying. I'm gonna go ahead and sell Abu Dhabi to Banu Yas for 435 ducats. send that light ship to the channel. This province already has 5 urban development. Commerce, making 121 ducats from commerce. 1600% profitability. This province has 1700% profitability. There should be increased investment in levies because I grabbed simple procedures. So strict. Okay, we actually decreased from the 4th tier down to the 3rd tier, probably because a lot of people are dying. All right, I'm gonna end this part here. Pick it up with the next part. So thank you for watching. I'll probably slowly move my troops, these 2 stacks, to Europe. Might stop off in Africa and fight somebody, take some more territory. This stuff is good for food, which we need to produce, but I'll figure that out in between parts and then go from there. So, thanks for watching. Goodbye.